Good morning, welcome to So Let's Sew with Wendy. Today it's number 2 in the Christmas thing that you all voted for, and we are making 2 snow people. If I just show you it's going to look something like that. Okay, so all you need for each snow person, there's a lady and a man, is 2 8.5-inch white squares and 1 6.5-inch white square for the head. You then need to snowball all 4 corners on each white square. Now, if you don't know what snowballing is, I'll show you. If I just move the camera down to the desk so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Whoops. This is your 1.5-inch snowball, and all you do is you fold it in half and give it a press. You then get your square and you match the corners up like so. You can see what I'm doing, there we go. So match the corners up, and then you're going to stitch along the crease line. So when it's sewn, this will fold back and you will have snowballed the square. You then just trim away what you don't need on the back. So I've done the lady and I've nearly finished the man. With the head, you'll need an additional 2-inch by 6.5-inch, and it's called a coping strip. Now, when you put it on, you'll notice that the coping strip at each side is just slightly over where it should be. And that's because I don't work in 7/8 or anything. I prefer to do round numbers and then just trim off what's not needed. Because I could get all technical and say it's, 5 6/8 or something, but I'm not. So I just trim off the bits that I don't need. So there I have a head, and then I shall attach his body, which is here, and I'll quickly do that. And it's literally just lining up the corners and just stitching about 1/4 inch all the way along. These snowmen are super easy to make, and it might be quite nice to get the children making them. So there he is, sewn on. Just give him a quick press along the seam. And we've got the lady on my right and the gentleman on the left. So now we're going to join them together, nice and easy. All you've got to do is just match up your seams and pop a pin or a clip if you've got one. I prefer clips usually, but I'll do pins today. All I'm doing is just lining up the seam, popping in a pin, there we go. So I'll take this over to the machine and stitch it and come back to you. Okay, so I've stitched the 2 snow people together, and now I'm going to put a nose on the gentleman's face. So I've cut out a pretty fabric, kind of orangey, and it's already got bundleweb on the back, so that's good. And so I position it in the just opposite where we had this one, and then freehand some eyes, and then we'll do him an arm going into the middle. So that's just roughly, I'm I'm not measuring, I'm just seeing where it looked good and then following the same as I did for the other side. So just going to pin it where the first snowball is there, and you pop a stitch in that. Then sort of bend it round. Now I did have another mitten, there it is. I cut 2 mittens out, so we'd have a pair, because they only have 1 arm each that you can see. So if I just put that there, and then, because it's got Bonder web on, I'll just pop another pin in there because it didn't catch underneath the sticky. There we go. And then in the middle of them, they've got a heart. So there's a heart that I've just cut out. Actually, I wonder if we can unpick this, because the mitten needs to be behind. It's not going to come off. That's a shame. If we just have it like that. That looks kind of cute, doesn't it? So, note to self, place the heart before you stick the mittens on, and then the heart will be underneath the mittens. As it is at the moment, it's just going to be just touching. I'll just pop a pin in there for now. So there you have the start of your snow people. I think it looks quite good so far when it's got eyes on it. The next idea would be to sew a piece of fabric the length of this by about 6 inches. I stupidly use this as my background, but I don't have enough to do a 6-inch panel here, and then a 6-inch panel either side and a 6-inch at the bottom. But anyway, then all you need to do is, once you've done your 6-inch panel here, is just to cut out a little hat and maybe put a dicky bow on the gentleman. So let me do that. I think I'll use this again because it's already got just cut some off. Dicky bow, all I would do is fold it in half like this, do a tiny notch, take it out, cut across, back in to where your other notch was, cut, and there you have a little dicky bow that we can pop on in there. So I'll just quickly do that. Let's give that a press, put that in the middle. So you can, it just shows you how easy it is without a pattern just to do something. Now the snowballing squares, I used 1.5 inches. You could use 2.5, you could use 3. I think it would look a lot better if they were 2.5, but for the purposes of this one I did 1.5. And there you have it. There you've got a little wall hanging. As I say, you could put a strip on the top, a strip on the bottom, one either side, and then maybe you could put like "Let It Snow" or something in big letters at the end. So what I'll do is, over the next couple of days, I'll go ahead and finish this one off, and I'll show you what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching. I'll do another video next week about something else from the Christmas book. In the meantime, if you've got a question or you would like me to do anything, then please do let me know, and I'll do my best to answer it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.